same yoke. Under his yoke, we are assured of his nearness of communion. It is he himself whom disciples find when they take up their cross. This is not easy. And this isn't a sales pitch to say, would you like peace today? Would you like to truly know yourself? Would you like to feel loved? Would you like all of these things for one easy payment of a prayer? One, I'm not a salesperson, I would fail at it. Two, I don't think that's what Christ would like me to do. I don't think that's what Christ calls any of us to do, to be a salesperson in that way. And I think that if I were to do that, I think it would be too easy for you to fall into being one who is ashamed of Christ. The end of our passage today, about being an adulterer to it. His word, and as soon as you would have to live as a follower, as soon as you would have to put on that cross, it would be too tough or too embarrassing. Why would you want to do it? And even more honestly, I can't sell this to you because it's already there. Let me just say that. Something a salesperson would never say. I can't sell it to you. And it'd be like me trying to sell you the air you've been breathing. You already have it. It's already giving you life. It's already sustaining who you are. It already exists. Whether you know it or not, there is peace surrounding you. You are known and you are loved beyond all understanding. You are in a great relationship. That communion is already happening. Just enter into it. Do you believe it's possible? That it's possible to lay down your burdens and to take upon yourself the task of allowing Christ to go first? If you believe it is possible for God to have suffered to such a degree as to make it possible for you to live in this world among all the suffering and hurt, knowing you can and should be making a difference here. If you believe that, if you believe that you want to be or want to continue being a disciple, meaning a person who follows Christ's teachings, can allow it to happen. Don't put it off any longer. If you're curious, start reading. Start talking to people about it. Allow yourself to reap the peace that goes beyond all understanding. But know it came at a huge price. It came at the price of the death of Christ, the innocent Son of Man, who also is our Messiah. It came through Christ who suffered so that we would not have to suffer anymore. Up on these altars I have, they're kind of stuck together, so feel free to unstick them and just take one. But I have these crosses, and I admit they're not perfect little crosses, but they are crosses. And if you want to be, or you want to continue being a disciple, I want to invite you up to pick one up. And if you want prayer, I want you to kneel at these altars. And if you can't come up, we will bring you one. Just let us know. And if you can't come up and you want prayer, wave one of us down. Pastor Doug and myself would love to pray over you. And I want to encourage you to put this cross someplace you'll see it daily. This may be a bathroom mirror, a car dashboard, your wallet, but allow it to be a reminder that you have laid down your burdens. Because that's what I'm asking you to do again here. I'm asking you, when you come forward, to lay it down, but then take up the cross. Allow it to remind you in the tough times that it is not tough, but rather a joy if you allow the Spirit to enter the hard places with you. And this may mean allowing friends to enter those tough spaces with you because you just can't do it right now. That's good. Allow them in. Allow the Spirit to help you forgive yourself and others. And so I'm going to ask Pastor Doug to come up, and if we're having worship team, yeah. And I want to ask you to pray and sing as you feel led before the Lord. Not for anyone else's benefit, but yours and God's. Come, pick up your cross as you feel led.